All right, last time out on Madden 25, I had set myself a challenge to win an online head-to-head matchup with every single team in the NFL. So we started off with the AFC West in the last video, and there's a link in the description if you want to catch that one. But that division set a pretty good mark, so we're going to see if we can either match it or beat it with the NFC West now. And yeah, that's a division that's caused me a lot of heartbreak as a Packers fan over the last 12 or 13 years, so hopefully this goes a little bit better than some of our playoff games over that time frame. But we're going to do like before. First to fourth in the division is going to be the order, so we're going to start off with the LA Rams. All right, we get ball first, and oh my goodness. I thought we were going to get an opening kickoff return for a touchdown there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the Rams go right now. Yeah, I'm excited with Williams at running back. I know Stafford's a baller quarterback. I had to watch him play with Detroit all those years, so. And you still got Kupp and Nakua at wide receiver on this, although Kupp's gone in real life now. So, yeah, my initial plan is to try to run the ball a little bit, set up some quick passes with Stafford. But we'll see how this one goes. All right, my opponent's been blitzing a little bit more and more. I'm going to see if I can kind of catch him here. Trying to hit Kupp in a... That was a stupid decision. See if it works. Wow. What a pick. All right, trying to get a stop here. He's been moving. Was buried early, but nope, I ain't gonna get it. That's a terrible way to start the game. Throw an interception on my first drive and then give up a 98-yard drive on the flip side of that. Gotta do a little bit better here. Let's see if I can hit Nakua. Actually, let's go Robinson there. We'll see if I go a timeout after this play or not, depending on how it goes. Why did I... He's absolutely killing me with Warner because I'm just misreading it. Alright, there goes one of my nulls. Buying us a little bit of time there. Surprised my opponent didn't call a timeout. Burning a lot of valuable time right now. I don't know if they realize that the clock's about to run out. That's one way to go to halftime, I guess. So, second pick didn't hurt us. But that was, the Rams right now, defensively, I had the bad, first drive. He absolutely killed me. That drive wasn't terrible. Didn't really last a whole long time either, but wasn't terrible. And then offensively, I've been able to move the ball. Just two stupid-ass reads by me. And he picked me off with Warner, punished me on those reads. So, as long as I clean it up here, if I can keep him to a field goal or less, I'm still in it. And we'll hopefully get it. Alright, it's a big 3rd and 9 upcoming. Not much happened in the third quarter. A lot of 3-4 yard carries, a couple double dump passes, but he's just crossed midfield now. Chewing the clock a lot. So that's the biggest thing. A lot of snaps coming with just a couple seconds left on the play clock. So yeah, unfortunately it's just not been a whole lot of action, just trying to get a stop here. Ran a screen, got the stop, going to be a 4th down, so I don't even have verse on the field with this. That's not good. sold out for the run and got punished there. Damn. The one good thing is it does leave a little bit of time, I guess. So we'll see if we can get on the board, but not looking good right now for a win. Got Higbee over the middle, and there we go. We're on the board at least. So, all right, didn't get the 2-pointer, but let's see if we can get the onside here. I touched it too early. Recovered it, but don't matter at that point. Yeah, so quick thoughts from game number 1. This felt a lot like the Broncos-Steelers game in the last video, where I made some stupid decisions that cost me. Still had the chance to take it, you know, at the end if I could have got the onside, but illegal touching sucks, so whatever. But yeah, and then he ended up hitting a touchdown to Kittle over the top when I was trying to play the run after the game was already sealed, so, you know, it was what it was. I'll do a little bit better the second game. Got a little bit more comfortable with the Rams defense, although Purdy was still absolutely killing me in the passing game, so I'll have to do better than that. But offensively, I felt fine with Williams running, just got myself kind of out of sorts there, so maybe I'll do a little bit better on the passing game this time. All right, we're going against the defending Super Bowl champs now after this past season, so see if we can do a little bit better in the last game. Damn. Yeah, he got me deep there. That sucks. All right. Got Cup. Big play for Cup. Good deal. Definitely needed that one. Followed up with a big play to Higbee there. Alright, so just like that, our fortunes flipped a little bit on 2 plays, but gotta capitalize now, gotta get it in the end zone. Took it down to the 2-minute warning. Realistically, with how bad I've been playing defense against my opponent here, I almost need the points, like, you know, touchdowns to kind of keep into it, so I'm gonna go for it. Normally I would kick the field goal, but just don't trust my luck right now. Got rewarded with it too. Thank you, Robinson. Let's go. That is a huge interception to kind of keep us alive here. Whew. We could have very easily been down 3 scores, and still not looking pretty right now, but at least we're not dead. I got so... Oh, what up, Higbee? Let's go, baby. What a play. All right, gotta keep it going. Keep it going. Got the slant. Keep it going. 6 yards away. Right near the end of the quarter. See if we can get in before the 4th. I should have just let the clock run out. Reset. Omaha! It's way too late in the game, but Higbee deserved that touchdown. He's been balling for me in this game number 2, so a little bit more of a respectable score too, even though it's ultimately still a loss here. Yeah, just got to regroup again. You know, I thought the 49ers game was rough. This one wasn't much better. At least, you know, got a couple incomplete passes and a couple interceptions there, but biggest issues right now is just, you know, going up against both McCaffrey and Saquon. Struggled to stop the run, and then trying to do stuff to stop the run led to getting hit over the top a little bit. So yeah, it's gonna be a primary objective if I can stop the deep balls after, you know, stopping the run. We'll do a little bit better here. And then offensively, just first 7 quarters with the Rams, I've just struggled to get anything going, and I finally started connecting on a lot of crossers in the back, you know, couple minutes of this game. So you can say, like, Stafford 73% completion percentage, couple touchdowns and stuff, but a lot of that came right at the end. So hopefully game number 3 I can build off of that, and maybe we'll finally get that dub. Another division game on the agenda, so you're going to see a lot of AFC, or excuse me, NFC West in this video apparently. I guess the one good thing about facing off against both the 49ers and the Cardinals so far is just getting ideas of how to play with them ahead of time. See what works for my opponents. Alright, so something that we were running successfully at the end of that Eagles game was a lot of crossers over the middle, so see if we can do that again with Cup and Higbee right now. Had Cup, just threw it a little bit late. Still good enough for the first though, so we'll keep it going. Alright. Hopefully I can pop out with Williams here. We'll see real fast. This is the red zone scissors play, and it worked like a charm. We'll take that all day. Finally getting some offense going. That was the best drive I've had so far with the Rams. I have cover 1 contain on right now. Are you kidding me with that touchdown? I thought he was down, and all of a sudden he's rolling into the end zone. So yeah, I just got read optioned to death all the way down the field right before half. So that kind of sucks, but looks like it's going to be a tie game. I feel a lot better about how I played on offense compared to the first 2 games, but still struggle on defense. At least it wasn't, you know, absolutely domination on a passing attack. See if we can get a stop here. Go Knowles. All right, you know this one's gonna be either a deep shot or the quarterback run again. My Knowles going back to back to blow that one up, so see if we can stretch out this. Well, I started to say stretch out this lead. I don't have a damn lead. I'm just tied up, so see if we can take the lead here. Good thing about, you know, causing 4th down plays to fail like that, besides touchdown runs like that, I was gonna say, you know, you're right near field goal range, but that's even better. That's what I've been waiting for this entire damn time with Williams, was a run like that. That's much needed. Alright, gonna try to do a corner blitz this time. My corner missed on the blitz. Oh, that sucked. So yeah, Murray is ridiculously quicker than I expected. And well, look at that. They are going to go for 2. Try to take the lead in the 4th quarter. To me, it's still a little bit too early, but yeah, whatever. We'll see what happens. Oh, they got it. All right, that was a big first down right there. Right now, just trying to milk the clock a little bit. Kick a field goal at the end and walk out of here finally on attempt number 3. I can actually feel my hand shaking a little bit on this one. Knew he was going to call timeout. Everybody does. Should mess up my meter a little bit with the icing thing, but there we go. That's a huge sigh of relief. 3 attempts. First team to have to go to 3 attempts, which sucks. I'm sorry, Rams fans. I did not play with it well with your team at all, but that game particularly ran the ball a lot better. Didn't have to throw as much, but it allowed me to run a lot of crossers and stuff, which picked up from game number 2 a little bit more. I feel like if I had to play with the Rams more, I would get it better with them. Defensively, that's the first time I haven't been killed in the passing attack, really. So, yeah, I mean, ultimately, I'm still disappointed that it took that many attempts, but I'm glad to finally get the win. Hey, it's Baltimore. All right, well, this ought to be a good one. Hopefully we can do a little bit better than how I did with the Rams. All right, got a halfback stretch out and getting some decent yardage. A little big hit right there on the sideline, but get our first Metcalf signing. It's going to be weird seeing him in Pittsburgh with Rodgers this year, but that ought to be interesting. But for right now, he's still a Seahawk on Madden, and he just got me all the way to the 5, so. Got Geno, and that was easy. You know what? Couldn't ask for much better of a first drive right there. Finish it off with the little Geno Smith scramble, but ultimately it's going to come down to the defense here on the first drive. If I can stop Lamar Jackson, I'll feel really good about my chances. It just depends. Whenever I play people on, play people online with the Ravens, they either are really good or really bad, no in between. So I feel this one's gonna be a pretty solid one though. Ooh. That's just some King Henry shit right there. You can't do anything about that. At least he left me enough time to try to get some points again before halftime. I had to punt the first time, you know, in the second half or second quarter, so. Yeah, this is looking rough right now. King Henry got that just baller ass touchdown, and you know, now all of a sudden I've had to punt real fast. Just didn't really do that well, and trying to keep him from scoring points because I think he gets the ball first again going into the second half. So, gotta clutch up on defense here. He is absolutely killing me with Mark Andrews though, Jesus. Just gotta watch out for Mark Andrews here. Ooh, that's a big pick. At the very least, he didn't get more points before halftime. So, still a one-score game. Whew. And went flying like Superman at the end there. Yeah, sure, probably just call timeout and try to reset all that formation, but I was trying to switch over to the safety and it wouldn't give it to me. Oh, yeah, that's a dagger right there. Just absolutely getting killed by getting spread out 4 wide and then letting Lamar Jackson run around. Sort of like the old Michael Vick days back in Madden 04 and 05. The Seahawks really don't have bad cornerbacks or anything either. Like, it's just one of them days right now, I guess. Got Walker. Not going to be nearly enough, but at least we got one big play to walk away with this one. Yeah, hard part about this back half of the game. Once he caught some momentum, all these blitzes and stuff are just getting home like crazy, and simple drops like that are happening too. Well, it's something. Shout out Noah Fan over here. It's been a rough game, but at least we got another touchdown, so trying to keep it respectable. We're gonna do an onside kick after this. Just need a bloop and a hit and a bloop and a hit. Hey, we actually recovered it. Alright, let's see if we can, still probably not going to be nearly enough, but let's see if we can make a comeback attempt here. Nope, never mind. I will sit down and shut up again. Whoa. All that tossing, and none of my team who's running full speed at the ball can get to there. Alright, well, we got the Eagles again. Didn't do too well with them, or against them with the Rams, so hopefully a little bit better luck this time with the Seahawks. Alright, I'm going to see if I can establish a run a little bit on this drive, but I'm going to start off, hopefully, I was going to say hopefully with a play action, but I think I'm going to actually switch to a run play here. Pretty good run to start off there. Get another first down. Just liked how that looked. Alright, this time I'm going to do play action. Got Kenneth Walker looking a little bit tired right now. Fant was crushing it in the last game a little bit, so. Ooh, just out of the stretch of the corner there. It's a good play for Lockett, the current Tennessee Titan now, but. Alright, we're on the board. Drive kind of stalled out on me on the end. Just couldn't quite complete a pass there, so. At least we take the early points, early lead. But now it's going to be up to see how this defense does against Jalen Hurts and company. When I was playing with the Rams, biggest issue I had was trying to stop Saquon. Got killed by Brown deep outside of one play where I got a pick on it. But if I tried to play the pass too much, then you got Saquon running down your throat. So let's see if we can do a better job managing that this time. Try to switch to Witherspoon that entire time, and it just would not let me have him. Didn't really matter though. Saquon broke one, and that's all, folks. There, so not a great first drive. Basically, the Saquon Barkley show: 3 plays, 2 runs to Barkley, including the touchdown. The other one was a completion to. Hey, missed the extra point. It's something. Alright, stalled out once again, but thanks to his missed extra point, could tie it up right now. Just trying to time it up. We're good. I thought it fell short for a second there. I was like, oh god. But offensively, like, I'm moving well up until I get to about the 30-yard line. If I can break through there, I'll feel a lot better. Defensively, we'll see. Yeah, it's just a struggle going up against Saquon sometimes. You hear that about some of the top running backs. CMC, Saquon, Derrick Henry. Had to go through that gauntlet already today. There we go. It's enough to get us in the field goal range right now. See if I can take one deep shot to the end zone before halftime. Oh man, you have no idea how bad I want to go for it, but 3 seconds left, it ain't worth it. Let's take the lead. Be safe. That's such a dangerous throw. Alright, well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm shocked to be in the lead after that. Also, the score is 6-9, so nice. But second half, yeah, defensively, I'm gonna try to do more of what I just did on that last drive. Yeah, I was able to kind of stop the passing game a little bit there. You know, the one downside of that is, yeah, there really wasn't much of a risk of a run, so I gotta make sure to stay tight on Saquon. You know, passing game on offense, just kind of keep doing what I'm doing. A lot of short, quick passes, and hopefully something opens up deep. And then also, you know, obviously continue to mix in the run there. Walker's a good running back. Really enjoy Walker too, because he was one of my fantasy pickups a few years ago to win me a title in our league, so did a lot of trash talk that year because of him. There we go. Oh, speaking of Saquon, it's killing me. 3 carries, 79 yards already. That's bad. All right. Well, he's down to the 1. I'm just trying to mess with. Oh my God, it worked. All right. So last video, I did a squeeze block against, I think, Houston to stop a 4th and goal at the 1. That time I did the safe man punt, and it worked for a pick. So gonna let this wind down to the 4th quarter. So yeah, defensively that drive, Saquon busted out the huge run and a couple big plays, got him down to the 1 yard line, and I thought for sure that was going to be a touchdown. So, you know, tried to do the punt safe man just to get it over with, and it ended up getting me an interception. So now we're gonna go into this 4th quarter and hopefully run out some time. If I can get a touchdown, that'll pretty much do it. So here's hoping. All right, this is a big 3rd down here. Minute 46 left at their 21, 3rd and 9. They have 1 timeout left. I could run the ball and make them burn that last timeout, kick the field goal, and then they have to get a touchdown and the extra point to win. And they've already missed 1 extra point. Or if I can get the 1st down here, that'll seal it. So that's what I'm shooting for, is trying to hit Fenton here. And worst case, maybe scramble or hit Smith and Jigba over the, you know, crosser. He dropped it. All right, let's kick the field goal. Damn, I thought for sure that was the dagger right there. I think this is the first time I've hit 4 field goals in an online matchup. Right now it's working, but I got to play some clutch defense here at the end. All right, 39 yards. I'm running some cover 2, which I haven't done a whole lot of in this game. See if it'll throw him off a little bit. But he uses this tight ends well. Start to say timeouts. How do you even stop that? All right, still a little bit of time. I can try to get that field goal, but well, I made the kick this time, so yeah, down 1 point, and it's going to come down to a good offensive drive and hopefully set up for the field goal here. All right, need to get about 45 yards in the next 41 seconds. Do have all 3 timeouts. Wish it wasn't down to this situation and that Williams would have got the pick, but you know, it is what it is here. I cannot believe Walker got out of that. There's 1 timeout there. Big play by Fant. Let's go, big boy. Oh, that puts us in field goal range. It's a little bit of a long field goal, but we're there. Just gonna run and kind of keep it squared up. Let the clock run a little bit. So we got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There's the timeout. All right, let's see if kick number 5 is going to get it done for us. All right, from 37 yards out, we should be good. 2 attempts. Second time we've gotten a field goal to win it. So, a little bit of sigh of relief there. Yeah, my opponent was pretty solid. That was a hard-fought win, so that was kind of how I expected to have to win with the Seahawks a little bit. Run the ball really well, mix in some passing. You know, Fan at the end there was huge on that play. But yeah, it's just it was hard to stop the Brown and Saquon and Smith combo. You know, luckily my opponent didn't even kind of mix in too many runs with Hurts either. Sometimes I get that, and that's even more stress. So, all right, well, we drew the Ravens. So hopefully with the Cardinals, we'll see what I learned when I played against them with the Rams, and maybe we can get a good result here. Also see what I've learned against the Ravens from playing them earlier too, I guess. But yeah, this is going to be a challenging one. All right, we'll see if we can get a stop here. Curls didn't do much, but he's got Flowers deep, so that sucks. I felt good about the play too, all the way up until I saw the deep shot out there. So, oh well. It's going to be hard to shut down the Ravens offense on this game, so yeah, just got to answer back on Cardinals offense here. Oh wow. Ended up missing with Justin Tucker. I'll take that. That's a little gift. Now we're moving downfield 25 yards away from getting our touchdown of our own. I'm going to try to mix in the read option again. See how this goes. Oof. Big hit, but decent enough. Reminded me at least to go ahead and turn on conservative on the ball carry. It seems like whenever I just play with balance, I almost always lose a fumble in that game. Got the tight end deep. Oof, let's go to the 1. All right, just coming off the 2-minute warning. 3 yards to pay dirt. Let's see if we can get it. Gonna run with Murray here, and that was nice and easy. So, Kyler gets us the first touchdown for us on the day, as far as the Cardinals are concerned, and let's see if we can take the lead on the extra point here. Nice little play. Benefit of having like 94 speed. I'll tell you in a second. 93 speed, excuse me. He's the fastest of the 8 quarterbacks that we'll see for the starters on the West, so That was why I was a little bit concerned facing the Cardinals when I drew the Rams. So anything inbound should keep the or end the half here. So okay, you know what? Gave up the completion, but not a touchdown, and that's it. So I'm surprised I'm going into halftime with the lead. Should get the ball here in a second. So yeah, I mean, overall, defensively is going a lot better than I expected. Just got to watch out for some of the deep shots. Offensively, just kind of keeping up the same thing, mixing in read option, but I'm doing better than I expected running the ball, which means I haven't had to worry about the passing game as much, although, you know, McBride and Higgins have both helped out there at tight end, so hopefully just more of the same, and we can walk out of here with a dub. Alright, we got the stop there on the first down. He's been moving a little bit on this drive, going into the fourth quarter now, so you know, my offensive drive stalled out and I had to punt. And it's basically just been, you know, watching him get about 5-6 yards a chunk right now. A lot of quick passes, a couple of Derrick Henry runs here, so. Just inside, okay. It's 9-7 game, it's very winnable. 3 timeouts, minute 51 left. So hopefully we can get our third team to win with a walk-off field goal. All right, pretty solid return to start. Out to the 35. Had my biggest success so far in the gun and pistol, but I'm gonna do a read option and just kind of see where we get real quick. Actually, oh, hold on. Yo. Ah, let's try to snap it while it's still in the menu. All right, minute 22. See if we can get something going here. Use that Kyler Murray speed already. That's how you do it. I'm gonna run some slot outs. Not too far away from field goal range, at least. Hey, I remember Marvin Harrison exists. Did he call the timeout? Yeah, they got the timeout before I got the timeout. All right. Got 2nd and 8. See if I can get McBride or somebody here. Or we can hit Wilson deep. Even better. Woo! All right, we're gonna go for 2, try to make it a touchdown game. So that way if he misses an extra point again, we're still alive. Shout out to Michael Wilson there. I think it's the first time I've even thrown to him today. Should have been moving Kyler Murray a little bit more sooner. Dropped it. All right, I'm still not a big deal. He still has to get a touchdown. So, I mean, that's ultimately what it comes down to. I got 41 seconds to hold him out. So, a little bit nervous, but feeling okay right this second. I'm going to actually let him return this one a little bit, but I'm pushing it to the right. Try to make him burn more time. Hopefully bury him a little bit deeper, too. Yep. All right, saved about 8 yards and shaved off about 4 seconds there, so I'll take that. Nice little curl route there. Shocked that that was the call. Not to call a timeout, but to try to hurry up. Killed themselves with the just absolutely killed themselves by running the hurry up there and not calling timeout. So it all comes down to probably this. 6 seconds left. 41 yards out. I'm gonna try to chase with the defense end here. Let's go! And there is your dagger. Let's go. First attempt with the Cardinals. Did not expect them to be the attempt I got, or the team I got the first attempt with in this division, but you know what? We'll take it. And we're back to 500 in the division, so feel a little bit better about it. Oh, that was a lot of fun though, man. You know, the Cardinals one, I liked their offense, being able to run with Murray a little bit more. Had a good game with Connor going, so just kind of planned to keep it on the ground after seeing it. Did really well with that strategy. Defensively, I thought I was going to give up a lot more. And even still, like, he did pretty decent with passing, just a couple clock management issues like that last one where you run the no huddle instead of calling one of your 2 timeouts, and all of a sudden that's like 17, 18 seconds off the clock when you only had, you know, less than 40 to begin with. So fortunate for that win. So that leaves San Francisco left, the team that's knocked Green Bay out the most at this the last 12 years, 5 times. Hate it, but you know, they are the best overall team on this division. Just happen to kind of have some bad luck with injuries and stuff last year. So yeah, hopefully we can finish with a winning record in the West. So many people playing with the Ravens today. And I'm also playing against a Vikings fan, so double incentive to win, I guess. Yeah, let's see how this one goes. I'm very interested to play with CMC right here. Not a great first carry for me, but you know, hopefully we have a good showing today. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was gonna be a touchdown. That was a nice little carry there. Especially seeing that dive right then. Alright, kind of stalled out since the run here, so 3rd down and goal. See if we can get something here. Got him. Let's go. It's probably the best opening drive I've had all day, so. All right, not to mention all the offensive power, but you know, coming here on defense, you got Fred Warner at linebacker, Greenlaw at linebacker. And you also have Bosa running out there, so a lot of talent on the 49ers roster, both sides of the ball. Just mainly got to stop Lamar Jackson here, and Derrick Henry obviously too, but if you can do that, it's a game. Easier said than done, though, apparently. Alright, well, that's the end of the first quarter already. Great opening drive for me with the 49ers offense. I did exactly what I wanted to do. You know, establish McCaffrey. He had a couple big runs. Got the big play to Samuel. Got the bigger touchdown to Ayuk. So, holy crap, I picked that? All right. I was prepared to have to play goal line defense there, so I'll take it. But yeah, it's going to be just a lot of the McCaffrey show on offense. Shout out to Banks, though. He's the newest Packer, but he's still on the 49ers in this roster, so haven't even mentioned Kittle yet. So I'll get to tight end you over there here shortly too. All right, coming out of 2-minute warning. Got a chance to go up 2 scores here before halftime, so let's see if we can make it work or not. Left the middle of the field open for Purdy, so he ain't Kyler Murray there, but you leave him that much space, then he's going to take advantage of it. Got Kittle on the crosser there. I'm going to get out of bounds, save the timeouts, and we're only 19 yards away from hitting pay dirt again. Trying to give McCaffrey a little bit of a spell here. He's getting tired, so Mason's in the game right now at running back. See if the results are the same. Yeah, definitely a pretty good run there. See if he can finish with a nice little touchdown run for his efforts. Try to run down the clock as much as possible as well, so that way my opponent doesn't have time to even get a field goal. Oh, no, no! Oh, that wasn't good. Well, Mason, right back to the bench with you. Alright, I'm going to do ends this time. Hopefully I'll find something opening up here. Actually, that's not what I intended to do. Meant to move him in motion and tried to change his hot route. Alright, looks like man-to-man. Easy. Once I saw that much space on the opening, we knew you had to hit the out route there, so. Alright, 2 touchdowns up. And things are looking pretty good right now, especially since I scored that with 7 seconds left, so. Alright, bigger third down right now. Opponent got downfield off mostly all the one big play to the tight end, but kind of stalling out right now, trying to do a ton of play action and just getting kind of crushed by the pass rush right now, so. See if I can keep it solid here. That was a little bit of a fortunate drop right there, so. Sorry, Mark Andrews. I know it was rough in the playoffs. So big 4th down here. Up 2 scores already. Bypassing the field goal, which I would have done the same thing, so. Let's see if we can stop Lamar here. And we did, so. This is by far the easiest. Alright, well, I was gonna say that's by far the easiest game as far as just letting the talent do its thing, but that's a wrap for the NFC West. 4-3 performance, not the greatest. Definitely could have been a little bit smoother. Wish I would have did a little bit better with the Rams. Took 3 attempts, so that kind of sucked, but ultimately we finally did get the dub with them, with Seattle too on 2 attempts, and then surprisingly, the Cardinals were one of the 2 teams that got the first performance victory, along with the 49ers, so I was happy about that for them. I'm still a little salty the pick 6 ended up not happening at the end because of the forfeit, but yeah, 2 forfeits technically to end the night is pretty good. So, up next is going to be the AFC South. I'm going to do that after the season officially ends in the day in 7 hours, so I'll be editing in the meantime, let the season finish, and then I'll play some placement games with the Packers, and then we'll pick back up from there. So yeah, look out for the South next, and in the meantime, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it, comment on it to give any advice, or just tell me how bad I suck with the Rams or something, and feel free to subscribe and see more content like this. But I will catch y'all next time. Thank you all again for watching.